Hi guys, it's Laura from How to Get Your Shit Together. And you know those quizzes that ask you to describe your ideal partner? What would your dream man or woman look like? Well, have you ever wondered what your ideal day would look like? Maybe you'd be lounging by a beach, cocktail in one hand, cabana boy in the other. Maybe you'd be on a shopping spree with an unlimited credit card. Maybe you would be hiking the Inca trails of South America with nothing but your backpack and your best friend. Sounds exhausting, frankly. Maybe you would spend it curled up with a good book in a corner of your own personal library. But what is a gal to do when that lottery win never comes to pass and you're stuck in the same old life? Let's go. Whatever your ideal day, it is so fun to dream, but pesky reality has a habit of jumping in and just ruining everything. Instead of rising each morning refreshed and rejuvenated, you're more likely to just pull the pillow over your head and pray for 5 more minutes, or maybe even 5 more hours. So with a 9 to 5 and bills to pay, how can you marry the dream with the maybe not so dreamy reality? The answer is to plan your ideal day for the life you have right now. It's easy to be amused when you're on holidays and living it up in the sunshine, but who wants to only be happy once a year? Once a year if you're lucky. The true test of happiness is to see whether you can take an ordinary, boring day and turn it into something spectacular. And the more you try, the better you'll get. Live within the limits of reality, but dream outside the boundaries when it comes to designing your ideal day. So, what would your ideal day at work look like? Yes, you still have to show up at the office, but what could you eat for breakfast that would be healthy and keep you full and satisfied until your first break? How would you get there? What tasks would you do while you're there? Is there something that would make it a little bit more fun? Is there something that you could look forward to? What would you do during your lunch hour? How would you get home? What would you have for dinner and how would you spend the rest of your evening? And then what would your ideal day off look like? You may not be able to jet off to an exotic island, but if you can, I don't know why you're watching this video. But how could you best spend your time where you are? Would you have a lie-in or would you rise early? Would you love to rustle up all your own food or would you just have it delivered to your door? Would you spend the day with loved ones or all on your lonesome, in a good sense? Would you people watch at your local cafe or just watch Netflix on your couch? Would you get in a workout or is it a day for moving as little as possible? Would you work on a side hustle or just stick to some hobbies? It is true, yes, that there is a lot outside of our control, but not as much as we believe. So be as intentional as you can with the stuff that is within your sphere of influence. You may still have to go to work or look after the kids or whatever, but you have a lot more choice than you think. Even things seemingly outside of our control can be bent to our will a little if we just get a bit creative. You may hate going to work, but maybe you could brighten up your commute a bit with a good book or an informative podcast, or maybe just a funny text exchange with a friend. Maybe as an occasional treat, you could get a taxi all or some of the way there. Or maybe you could carpool with somebody who is going your general direction, even if they have to kind of drop you off on the corner and you have to walk the rest of the way. Maybe you could get to work a few minutes early and have a little catch up with one of your favorite co-workers. Or treat yourself to a delicious lunch so that you have something to look forward to. Maybe, just maybe, you could decide that today is the day that you are going to be a fucking superhero and get all of your work done and take shit from nobody. You have more choice than you know, so take control of your life and live it the way you want to. Make conscious decisions about how you will spend your time. You may not be able to spend each and every day lazing by the pool, but take a look at the things that you don't like and find a way to jazz them up a bit. Your life is yours, so grab it by the balls and decide that you are going to have an ideal day every day. And that is it for another video. A thumbs up if you are ready to start improving your life right now instead of waiting for your lucky numbers to appear. Comment below and let me know what is the one thing that you would have to include as part of your ideal day. For me, it would probably be reading. Huge nerd. Yeah. And thank you all so much for the lovely, wonderful comments on my last video, which was about the pressures on women to feel perfect. I really, truly appreciated all of them. They made me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. If you haven't seen it, I will link it in the description box below, so go check it out. If you want to see more great videos on getting your shit together, then click that lovely red subscribe button down there if you haven't done so already, because I upload new videos every single Thursday to motivate you and inspire you, or just plain make you laugh. Or a lot of people seem to watch purely for the Irish accent. Until next time, gur míle maith agaibh agus feici mé sibhte go luath. Slán!